What's up, YouTube? Back at it again with a video just of working on the car. We're trying to get everything prepared so we can pull the engine out, and we've got the new Harbor Freight crane, and we got us a heater going in here, and my buddy Cashton's with me over here, and we're just trying to get a little bit of work done today, and thought that I would just show it to you. 2019, Happy New Year to everybody, and just wanted to say I hear you. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do more on the channel this year, try to get more content, more for you guys to see. This thing has got a lot of stuff. I mean, look at this engine still in here, and we've got to get that thing out of here. It's just we've got new engine on the way, we got turbos on the way, still undecided on the turbo kit on what to do. Yeah, I think you're beating it up. I sort of gave him a hammer, which is probably not the smartest thing to do. But so 2019, hopefully going to have a lot more. Hopefully be picking up Whitey here in a couple of weeks, and really starting to get some things for it. Sorry for the noise. There's not much I can do here. And the mess is just unreal. So as you can tell, got a lot to clean up here, but that's coming. This new heater over here, as you can see, it is doing work. It's not extremely cold today anyways. Chill, you're gonna break it. Stop. You want me to get you a different tool? Bring that tool back. Let's get him something other than a hammer. Let's see here, what can we find you? Screwdriver so you can really mess it up. Let's give you a little ratchet. Here, take that. Alright, try to get this thing stripped down, try to get the suspension underneath of it, and just try to get a lot more done. Hey, you're not supposed to hit with a ratchet. Stop. Try to get suspension underneath this thing and get this thing rolling. That way we can just throw in an engine in here and start getting everything done. I've got to still buy a lot of wiring stuff or electronics, and yeah, so there's a lot to get done, but this thing is just it's going to be the center of focus for, I'm going to hopefully be just doing not a lot, but there's a couple little things to Whitey, and then racing it, getting this thing for 2019. I want to be racing this before the end of 2019. That is the plan. It's going to be tough, but it's going to be doable. Yeah, fishing poles. Boy, doing anything with this little guy is so much fun, but it's hard to do. He's currently taking a brush to the wheels for the F250. So get this thing ready for 2019. Hopefully take it and race it some, depending on money. It's all going to depend on the money situation. Still got like trans, converter, drive shaft, all the electronics, ignition, distributor, all that stuff. Haven't bought carburetor, fuel lines. I mean, there's just a list that is just a mile long, which I'm probably going to put over here on the window and do it that way. I've seen a lot of people do that, and it seems like that's going to be a smart thing to do. So stay tuned. We'll do a time lapse now of some of the stuff I'm going to do today. Hopefully try to just get the engine bay ready to just pull everything out and just start to get it cleaned up. So stay tuned. so just a little bit break here between while I'm doing things. I went ahead and sprayed down the rear end stuff with what is called open shut, and obviously this isn't a sponsored thing, but just to help some of you guys who maybe have some older cars and the nuts and bolts and stuff like that are supremely rusted up. This deal right here, right there, open shut. It's a Lawson brand Drummond. DA6152 is a part number. That stuff is absolutely, it's just amazing what it will do, and it will help you get some stuff undone that you did not think. It took a while on the wheels for it to work, but I just let it work and let it work and let it work, and then it came in, smacked this one wheel back here with a sledgehammer, and it finally broke that, that rust weld to get that rust weld off. So it worked extremely good. So what I've gotten done is gotten all the bolts loose on the engine. I've gotten everything, I got everything, the rust stuff, rust breakers up stuff, I don't even know what we call it here. Nut and bolt loosener, and it's a rust penetrant. Yes, and so I did all that in the back, getting everything ready. Where I don't have any help today, I don't really want to do much more with the engine, because I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to drop everything down at the bottom and lift the car up. My tractor can actually lift it up and slide everything out, and then I can just hook the tractor to it and put it on the trailer and take it to the scrapyard. Or if I should try to lift the engine transmission up out. A little limited on room and stuff, and so I'm not exactly sure what I want to do there. So leave a comment what you think I should do. If you think I should lift the car up, slide everything out from underneath of it, just drop everything down. I haven't worked on the ground in a long time. I'm a little spoiled to using a lift, and so it's been a little eye-opening as to I need a crawler so that I can get around this deal underneath a little better. And yeah, it's warm today, thankfully. It's like 60 degrees or something. January 1st, this is the new year, and it is absolutely beautiful. Last year at this time, I was working, and it was so cold, like everything was freezing up. If you can hear, my garage is actually warming up and popping and cracking and everything like that. So a year ago, it was extremely, extremely cold, and this year is doing good. I turned the heater off. I mean, I'm actually starting to sweat in here. I'm gonna take this jacket off too. So I just absolutely love. I haven't gotten to work on this car for a while, just waiting on getting things together, and I've got the majority of it. I've got to go get a chain, and I'm probably going to get, well, it depends on if I take it out or not. It depends on if I take it up. I don't know. I'm sort of torn on what to do. And then I got to ask some questions about some different things to some Fairmont guys about the brake system and what I should do. And so I'm at a sort of another little standstill until I can get I got to get at least another person here to sort of watch things. It's a little dangerous working by yourself on jack stands and stuff. I know people do it all the time, but had a person that we had just started buying parts off of actually get killed by a car falling on them, and so I'm a little about doing stuff like that. So and I've done it before, and it is what it is. I mean, this thing is rock solid on the stuff, but you know, you can never be too safe, and I just don't want to get hurt. That would suck, just for my family's sake, for my wife and kid and all that. That would suck. It would, and you know, especially if you didn't die and then you were maimed, that would stink. So probably going to take the hood off, which try not to scratch everything up, but I'm going to get the hood out of the way. It's been in the way, and clean a little bit more up, and then we may be done for the day. I think it's Taco Tuesday. Taco Tuesday, one of my favorite days. Taco Tuesdays every day, but today specifically is going to be tacos. So, all right, let's do a little bit more here, and then it'll be done for the day for Mr. Rogers. So, stay tuned. is all for today. Hood's off, engine's almost, it's unbolted, strut towers, other than the brakes below and then the drive shaft and transmission support, we should be good to go. Got that seat out. Holy crap, one person pulling a bench seat out. Goodness, that thing is unreal. So that one is out finally. Gonna be able to clean that out. It's about time for some tacos. That's how I feel. Hope you enjoyed this video. If not, I apologize. It's gonna get better, I promise. There's gonna be a lot more coming. The thing is with this car, you know, I'm starting with, I'll just tell you, a $200 car. That's what I paid for the car. So I've got a lot to go. The more I look at it, brake lines, brakes, probably go to manual brakes. So I have to get a new master cylinder, probably redo some proportioning, and rear stuff should be good, but I've got a 14 rear going in it, so oh my gosh, I look terrible, but it'd be all right. Then we got steering column. I'm most likely just gonna go ahead and just everything new when it comes to the steering, everything like that. I mean, goodness, this thing is 1978. I'll show you something that I found here. The piece broken off. We'll see if you can see what's going on there. See if it'll focus. Let's see, August 15th, 1978 is, I believe, when this was made. If you can tell what that says there. So, that's an old vehicle, so like that, everything is just starting to sort of fall apart. Metal's pretty good. There's not a lot of rust. May have to do something with that frame rail over there, but I mean, there's surface rust, and I'm gonna pour 15 the crap out of this thing. So open shut for the win. It has done a remarkable job on this thing. So we've gotten to a point, I'm gonna end the video here, probably get to some more. Hopefully maybe Saturday we'll pull the engine out. It's Tuesday, the 1st. Happy New Year again. New Year's gonna get lit. It's gonna get legit. 2019. Gonna be a whole lot more content. I know, I mean, I'm just gonna put out loads and loads and do as best as I can and just try to grow this channel as much as we can. I've been growing a lot and I'm really excited for it. So I think this thing, Mr. Rogers, is gonna be, it's gonna help us to get there. It is a turd box. I'm not gonna, don't wanna cuss on here. There's a group called Shitbox Nation, and I believe this accurately represents it. I mean, look at this thing. This thing is just absolutely, I mean, I don't consider it that because it's nicer, sorta. I mean, we do have some rust and dents and dings, but I mean, dude, it's something that your Aunt Betsy from Wyoming would drive to go get groceries and play the lottery and stuff. So I'm super pumped for it. It's going to get a lot. Speaking of like the things, the brakes and things like that, wiring is probably going to get completely redone. I mean, it's going to be sort of basic. I'll do a wiring system, ignition power, all those headlights, all of that. So, but it's going to get legit. It's so hot and I love it. It feels so great. And I'm happy that if you've stayed all the way to this part of this video, you are awesome. And this is what we're going to do. I want to do a contest. This is what I've been wanting to do. I'm going to do a contest, going to give away a free shirt. What you have to do, go to the Facebook, comment on the wall. You can also go, yeah, we'll just do Facebook. Comment on the Facebook, KOTV Motorsports, comment, tell me that you've entered, post a picture of your ride. I don't care if you drive a Hyundai Sonata I don't care, because I mean some of those cars can be extremely cool. Whatever you drive, Geo Metro with you know, the 3-cylinder, which are absolutely amazing on gas. But I want to see it. I want to see a picture of it. Post it there. Enter it. I'm going to do a random drawing. Free T-shirt. Boom. Let's get this 2019 started off right with a giveaway. That's the best thing that I can come up with for right now. So Like it, comment below, tell me what you think. Tell me what you think about the name Mr. Rogers. I mean, I think we can put a cardigan in there somewhere, and you know, will you be my neighbor? You know, we can get you can get drugged by this one. So that's it, Fort Pitt. Let's do 2019 right. There's gonna be a bunch of street racing, and I'm super excited to share it with you guys. So that's gonna be it for today. Peace out, Girl Scout.